Spinal problems have been there from eternity. Since the man has walked on this planet, he has faced spinal problems. The first documented treatment of spinal problems have been both in Indian civilization and the Greek civilization. The minimally invasive surgery compared to a conventional surgery is a recent advancement. As the conventional big incisions become smaller as you refine your surgical techniques, and the amount of trauma which you cause to the tissues becomes more and more less. But it doesn't compromise your function, in which you have to relieve the pain and suffering of the patient. Minimally invasive spinal surgery is very important because what happens, it's like a targeted therapy, it's not like a generalized therapy. Open conventional surgeries used to, if you have to address a particular pathology at one level of the disc, as you see, our spine has so many bones from top to bottom, and if you have a disease at a particular place, a conventional surgery would require an exposure from top to bottom, will require separation of all the muscle planes which give the spine the strength, and then after that you will reach a particular level. So it will be, if you look from top, it will be like this, you will reach. But what will a minimally invasive neurosurgery or a spinal surgery will do? We'll go with a small port of this size or a slightly bigger size, and we can reach pathology, and mostly we can reach around 230 degrees if we can rotate, and we can exactly reach. So for a problem which is lying here, you don't need to open the entire thing. You can go at the particular site and you can just address the pathology as it comes and as it exists. It has also led to a lot of remarkable post-op rehabilitation, and the return to life activity is much better. So what it does, when your muscles are not cramped, they are not traumatized, you will be walking the next day and you will be back to normal. You can perform normal functions from the next day onwards. If you have a very big surgery in which it involves a complex fusion, you might require some painkillers for 4 to 5 days, but after that you're back to normal, you're walking, and within 1 month we make you do most of your activities which are possible, and in majority of the cases even strenuous activities are possible within 6 weeks to 3 months time. So this minimally invasive surgery, because it doesn't damage the tissues which are around the bones, which are supportive in nature, they help in making this surgery, the tissues, they are not traumatized, they are not damaged, and that helps you to make the tissues stronger. The strength is like normal person, so you are able to do all the functions normally. The minimally invasive spine surgery started in 1990s. We have been fortunate to be doing it from 2002 onwards, where we used for different pathologies tubular small retractors to reach the pathological site and addressing the pathology. As the experience advanced, we were able to do it for even the complex spinal cases. Presently in our practice, we can do around 98% of the cases with minimally invasive techniques, except when the tumor is very large or it's very complex spine, that we rarely have to open and do a open spinal surgery. The best part is the incisions. The incisions are very small. The incisions may be around 12 millimeters, 16 millimeter, 18 millimeters. Maximum will be around 24 millimeters incisions. But sometimes the incisions may be multiple. If you have a complex pathology, you may require 2-4 incisions, but they are skin incisions. Inside, they are just cutting the skin, but as soon as you go inside, you separate the normal tissue planes, the muscle planes, so you really don't do any damage to the structure inside. It translates into lesser blood loss, it translates into less blood requirements, in fact no blood requirements in majority of cases. It leads to lesser analgesics use, lesser antibiotics, lesser of all the medicines which can cause adverse drug reactions, and it makes you up and about the next day. So if you are looking for back to life, minimally invasive spinal surgery is the best option to proceed. It can be done in majority of cases, except in a few cases in which you require still to do conventional cases, you might require to do.